All right, one more round of applause, everyone, for Andy Grammer. Right? I was just telling them, like, you cannot listen to your music and be sad at the same time. It is impossible.
Thank you.
Do you?
So much.
I mean, like when you're in that zone, do you just go to another planet? It puts me in another planet, a good place. Like I'm just like, God, I need to stop complaining.
You know, it's funny. I was this morning I woke up at like 3:30 to get on a flight. I had a show before this one somewhere else, and I was flying to it, and I was kind of in a bad mood because I get in bad moods as well. So people are like, "Oh, you seem so happy all the time." I'm like, not really. Like, you know,
You're human.
Still like a normal dude.
Yeah.
And so I get on the flight and I try to fall asleep and I have like a crick in my neck, and then I wake up with like cotton mouth because the person next to me is like, "Are you Andy?"
Oh, they knew you.
Yeah.
They recognized
and I was
you.
like, and I woke up kind of like with like cotton. And I was like, yeah, like I don't have a lot for you right now.
Yeah,
like
I'm not on the clock.
I'm already, I'm not on the clock yet, and I'm kind of already a little just ugh.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, I'm flying from Hawaii to see your show today. And my sister, who's in a wheelchair, we listen to your music every morning to get started, and it just like uplifts us so much. And I was like, oh shit, like that was totally what I needed.
Yeah.
I'm good to go for another
That'll
year
get,
off that. Yeah,
that puts you into perspective.
Yeah, so when you are kind of like, the world is hard, and when you do try to put out things that are good or uplifting or happy, it doesn't mean that it's easy. But yeah, when I try to play, that's my goal, is to try and do some of that. What's so cool about this single, like I was saying before, like give love. I think in this climate in the world right now, it's like, yeah, right?
Yeah. Is it a question mark after?
We can all like meet. We can all use a little bit more of that at all times.
Absolutely.
And maybe at some point in history, if you put out this song, it might have been considered like too sweet, but I don't think so right now.
We are dying for it.
I think right now it's just like,
so
yeah,
bad.
totally, more love, and in any situation, just more love.
And the video is really, really fun. The lyric
video
who
is
made
so
that?
cool, man.
Have you guys seen the lyric video? It's so
It just
neat.
came out this week. It's really, really good.
Yeah, it's
my
beautiful.
favorite lyric video I've ever had.
Oh,
yeah,
is
it's
it?
awesome. Yeah, it's like
Very
if you haven't
creative.
seen it yet, all the lyrics are like spray painted on different like walls all around the city.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I was impressed. I was like, look at that. That's like beautiful graffiti.
Amazing. Yeah.
We're going to go back and forth. I love your guys' questions are adorable.
Okay.
I have my
okay.
own, and I didn't know you wrote them, and I have to start with this because it's so random and cute. What is your favorite kind of pie? I don't know, you guys. It just made sense to me. Who wrote that, by the way? You wrote it? Did you really? Oh my gosh, I thought it was by a 5-year-old.
I'm not like a huge pie guy, but
The best question ever.
I can totally get down with some pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pumpkin pie's good.
I think I read somewhere or heard that you're not a sweets person anyways.
No, I'm such a sweet person that I have to not do sugar.
Okay.
'Cause
Otherwise,
if I do, I just go. It's
you
a
go
lot.
ham.
Yeah, I go too much.
I got it.
Yeah.
My co-host Marcus is really sad to be missing this because
Yes.
we both love you, and I'm sure you are all aware that he is going to be a dad, and I don't even know. Like, really, it feels like within the next few minutes, hours, days.
Yeah, my wife is so stressed that I'm even here.
I know.
It's awesome.
I was wondering if you showed up.
She's overdoing it. It's like we're not until next month, the end of next month, 25th, July 25th.
Yeah.
So
And
like,
you're having
we
a
should be
baby
fine.
girl, right?
Little baby girl.
Baby girl. How cute. Yeah, Marcus has a. How do you feel about having a girl?
Okay, you want to get deep real quick?
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
cool.
We'll go all over the place.
So tell me one thing that your dad did awesome and one thing he could have maybe done a little better.
Oh God, that's a tough one.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
don't have to do the second one if you don't want. If you don't
No, I
comfortable.
can.
I asked Jenna Bush while I was hosting the Today Show this question, and she's like, "Well, my dad, he was like really good about not making me feel like a girl, like I could do anything I wanted to do." And then we both realized that she was going to say something negative about the president, and she's like, "He was a bad dancer." Like,
She just ducked out of it.
yeah. So feel free to do that if you want. Go ahead.
No, my dad exposed me to nature. He made me really appreciate nature. Like we fished, we go watch the stars, we go hiking, and I love that about him. So I really appreciate nature. What he could have done better, I think, maybe had a thicker skin for me when I was growing up because he's so nice. Both my parents are so nice.
Interesting.
So, and I'm an only child, so I
Yeah.
wish there would have been a little bit more of a,
Yeah.
hey, you don't need to be dating that dude.
Got
kind of thing
it,
for
got
my
it, got it,
dad.
got it.
Would have saved me years of anything. So yeah. So now that you know you're having, because I know, does this help you to listen to these answers?
I ask every girl that I meet in any situation. It's like it gets so deep so fast.
Yeah.
I guess what's fascinating too is you realize that it's not a given that a dad is great. So you can tell like right away, like, oh, tell me something good about your dad and something bad about your dad. And some of them are like, I literally can't think of anything bad. He's my favorite person. And then some are like, I literally can't think of anything good. He's just not
Yeah.
that good.
Yeah.
And you go like, whoa, the spectrum's so far.
What
Oh
is
my
your
God.
biggest fear then?
No, my biggest fear is just that, as a traveling person who's gone not all the time, but just making sure that you're around enough for the important things.
Yeah. How is your wife physically feeling?
She's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's nice and big. It's so sweet.
Yeah. 8 months along now, yeah?
8 months, yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
You said she's sassy, right?
She's super sassy.
Is that sassy hormonal or sassy fun?
She's always sassy, but now it's just funnier when someone's like really kind of sassy with a big belly and waddling around and like ordering people around and stuff. It's fantastic.
That's cute. That's
amazing.
cute.
Yeah.
Marcus is gone today because he's having surgery on his nasal passages, and we made fun of this on the air because he drools and he snores at night.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask you, what is the grossest thing your wife has to put up with that you do? Are you a snorer, a drooler?
I don't really snore. Gross, maybe like most annoying.
Yeah, that could be it too.
The most annoying that she always complains about is that I do hum and beatbox like constantly.
Oh, so there's always background
Which
music?
sounds like kind of cool, maybe like, oh, Andy Graham is like whistling and stuff, but like it's not. It's like pretty obnoxious. I do it all the time. I'm always humming melodies and singing things, which is like, again, sounds cool and is just not that fun.
Does she ever tell you to stop?
Oh, all the time, yeah.
Oh, how does she say it? Is it the beat around the bush or the honey stop?
Yeah, probably even more aggressive than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she just lets it fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I actually, I'm a comic. I'm a stand-up comic.
Yes.
So I did a show last night. It reminded me, I wonder if you go through this as an artist. And this is just making fun of something that maybe we all go through as we get older. When did we stop becoming fun at shows? Because I noticed people were paying the bill and we're worried now about when to leave because there's the car, you got to leave and not get the crowds. And
Totally.
do you see audience members doing that too? Or do you go through that as an adult? Like you're just so concerned about getting your pajamas on as quick as possible.
I think it's about to get worse with kids too. A lot of my friends with kids, that it's even harder to get people to stay out.
Yeah, it's a rally. It's a rally,
it's a
especially
rally.
during the week.
I think that actually just throws into when I'm on stage to make sure that you just can't take anything for granted. Like if someone's come out to see you at a show, you better blow them away, or really make sure that the show has enough tension that you just couldn't possibly leave. We've all been to a show where the thought of leaving is like, are you crazy? There's no way I'm leaving this right now.
Yeah.
So that is extra on making sure the show is that good.
Phenomenal. Yeah. Well, and is it hard for you if you're having one of those days because you got to give it 100%?
Yeah. Usually when you actually start to do the thing, then it's great.
Okay.
The work is never. I always say like I was street performing for like 4 years, and the feeling of like 10 people that stopped while you're playing, and you actually doing them a service with music.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you first start playing music, they're doing you the service because your voice is kind of crappy and your songs aren't very good, and so someone walks by and goes like, oh, look at this guy, he's like trying. And he's like he's like sweet. And I'll give him my attention. Like I'll give it to him for a little bit because he clearly needs it.
Yeah.
And then once you get your songs good enough, your voice, or you're doing something where like now you're giving to them, that interaction is just wonderful and fantastic. And it doesn't matter whether it's 10 people or like 10,000 people.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
Good
So
for
by
you.
the time that you get to that interaction, usually that's amazing.
Yeah.
Always. That's rarely ever bad.
Okay.
It's just like sometimes the flight is bad or the bus is bad.
Part of the day. It's just
part of the day.
Yeah.
The grind.
The grind is hard. Do you get cool food on the road? I don't know why I just thought of that.
Cool food?
Yeah. Like,
Well, yeah. The problem is that everybody in every city, the first time you go around the country or the world, they go like, oh, you got to eat this. And it's usually just something fried that they've like double fried.
yeah. Do you like that kind of stuff? Or are you
Yeah,
hungry?
of course. I love that stuff. But then you gain 20 pounds. You're like, okay. Got to chill on that. What else you got?
Yeah.
But the food is really good.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's one way to see America.
Of course.
Don't ever watch Diners, Drive-Ins, Dives if you're hungry. Don't ever do it.
No. Yeah, and then we go to all of them. We've been.
You have to.
Yeah.
Have you met Guy?
Yeah.
You have? How
Nice
cool.
guy.
Really?
Yeah, really nice guy.
Neat. Okay, sorry, a little tangent, guys. I know we are playing your new single, "Give Love,"
Thank you so much.
and which is amazing. Can we really quick give it up for that song? That song is so good. Every time a new Andy Grammer song is on the radio, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
excited to hear it. It makes me happy. And I think you said that it was inspired by your mom?
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She passed away about 9 years ago, and she was just a great mom. It's also when I'm asking all these women about their fathers, it also makes me. I got both two great parents. My mom was just amazing and super, just like very encouraging in everything that I did, and filled me up with like tons of love in every situation. So that I feel like it's not by accident that my job is a little bit to just go city to city and be like, feel better, like uplift, like it's all good, things are good.
Has she ever been worried about a gig you've done?
My mom?
Yeah. Places you've gone, or maybe when you were starting out and you were a street performer, did she ever worry about you? Because that's what moms do.
Yeah, I'm sure she did worry about me, but she was never let me know. It was more just like encouragement, and you can do it and everything like that.
Okay, this is a cute question.
Okay.
If you could plan your own music festival, which bands would headline?
Okay. Probably like Lauryn Hill, Coldplay, and like Zed, and then Billy Joel.
Oh, look at that
like-
eclectic mixture.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there?
We should do that.
I would go to that
Okay,
show.
cool.
Are there artists or genres that you love that people would not know, or would they be surprised that you like?
I'm on like a big Pixar kick.
Really?
Like I can't stop. It's so good. All the Pixar songs with like the full orchestras, like the Up soundtrack is so good.
That's so cute.
And Monsters Inc. Like, just do it. Go listen to it, and you'll find yourself like loving it.
Yeah.
And just like rocking out to it in the car for like an hour. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
What is the best parenting advice you've gotten from who?
Oh man, I don't know. I think everybody seems to be telling me the biggest piece of advice that I've gotten from like that's the standard is everybody's going to tell you something and you don't listen to any of it. Just do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody says that. So
I mean, at the end of the day, we have to figure it out.
kind of figure it out.
You grow, you learn, you screw up, and then you
Yeah.
learn what you don't want or didn't do right, and do it
Totally.
over again until you get better.
I'm in.
Right?
Let's do it.
That's what I think.
I just say it can't be harder than Dancing with the Stars. That was
Seriously.
the hardest thing I've ever done.
Was
in my
it
life.
really?
Hardest thing I've ever done. So
what
I
was
feel
the
like
best part of it and the worst part of it for you?
The best part was being a part of something so ridiculous and massive, like so, like huge sets, and you're like so shiny, and like just being a part of something that big.
Yeah.
And then it was just like.
Are you a
really
natural
weird.
dancer?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, very different. Like, can you like get down? Yes. Can you ballroom dance? Is very, very difficult.
Yeah. Did you lose weight in that process or get
Yeah,
more fit?
totally. Yeah, it's great.
How
was
many
really good.
hours a day are you dancing?
I don't know if everybody else was, but because I'm like that, it didn't come easy to me. It was like six, at least 6 or 7 a
Wow.
day.
Well, that sounds like a fun experience, though.
It was fun.
Is it hard to watch yourself dancing on camera? Sometimes it's hard to watch what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Oof. Talk to me in like 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a minute.
Okay. You can digest that.
Yeah.
I know you're currently working on your new album.
Yes.
Is it hard to create a new album, or does it just come naturally based on whatever you're going through?
100% does not come naturally.
Really?
No. Like, I don't think anything great comes naturally. If it does, then that's not fair. Whoever that's happening
Yeah.
for. For me, I write about 100 for each album. I'm at like 106 right now.
Wow.
And
okay.
we've now dwindled it down to about 15 that I'm in the studio every day producing now,
Okay.
which is really fun because every single one that I'm working on, I think is really good.
Great.
So the process to get to those is really intense. And now every single one that I'm working on, I'm like, oh man, I love this. I can't wait for people to
that's
hear
a good
this.
feeling,
it's
isn't
really
it?
fun. And it's just now the stress is like, will I close it the way that it needs? Like, can I finish it the way that it needs to be finished?
Is there a date that you're thinking or a time?
We're trying really hard to get it out. I don't want to give dates that we can't meet, but I'm taking all of August off.
Okay.
So probably somewhere in the fall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Fall-ish. We'll say ish.
Fall-ish.
Ish is a good word.
Yeah,
In case
totally.
you don't want to commit to anything. That's what I've
Totally.
learned. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a couple random questions just from our show that we've been talking
Okay.
about on the show this week. Because you were mentioning your flight and how bad your flight was
Sure.
today, how you were having a hard time.
Yeah.
If you could pay to have the seat next to you open, would you? There's an airline that's actually doing this as a bidding process. Would you want to pay extra to have no neighbors on your flight next to you?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I can just fall asleep. It's not a problem.
Do you care what seat you sit in?
Yes. Has to be a window.
Has to be window. Okay.
For my tour managers somewhere around here. I'm like, I consider myself to be a pretty reasonable dude. Like, I don't think I'm very diva-ish in many ways, but don't give me the bulkhead. Like, I can't mess with that. I
That's
can't
your
go to
one
sleep. My
thing.
legs are a little too big. And if you, like, if you feel it, it's like, oh no, I can't.
Okay.
I can't fall asleep. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah.
a lot of my sleep on planes, so
So you sleep naturally on the plane?
I can sleep anywhere. If you told me right now that like this was over and I could just go to sleep right
Right
there, I
now?
would. Yeah, totally.
You want to know something embarrassing? I have fallen asleep in my car in the gym parking lot before working out. And I'm always so scared.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
always terrified that I'm going to be on a YouTube video.
Yep.
So now I found a parking lot.
Like in your
where-
workout clothes.
In my workout clothes,
Yeah.
not working out and sleeping.
That's
So I found a
great.
parking lot that's dark.
That's good.
And now that's where I sleep. So
Really
nobody can
good.
find me. That's
amazing.
so embarrassing. And then I get my workout. You got to sleep first.
You
It's
have to.
very important
Yeah,
to
gotta
sleep.
get
You
your
probably
rest.
don't get any sleep as an
course.
artist, on tour at least.
Yeah. Well,
What's your normal, 5-6 hours?
yeah, about 6. Hopefully, well, when you're with a tour bus, you get a lot of sleep. 'Cause
Okay.
You just sleep as you drive to the next city.
Right.
But sometimes when you fly on planes, it gets a little nutty.
Yeah. Taco Bell is now offering wedding packages. I don't know if you heard about this. If you're a huge Taco Bell fan, their main store in Las Vegas is offering wedding packages. A whole ceremony, $600 start. Is that an excited mouth open or a grossed out mouth open?
Taco Bell is like a rare occasion that's freaking awesome.
Okay. So it's a super awesome splurge.
Yeah. Let's do
Okay.
it. I'm in.
How many
you
items
want
do you
to get
order?
married? How many what?
How many items do you order when you're there? You can't do just one or two. You really can't.
I usually go chalupa. That's my jam.
Yeah.
I think I don't remember the number, which says how long it's been since I've had it. Yeah.
Well, it includes a sauce packet bouquet and a
Yeah.
full ceremony. So FYI, when you're in Vegas.
Are we doing this after now?
I'm just saying
in.
it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Also, have you heard about the new line of Ken dolls? They're
Yes, with the man bun, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard about this?
Pretty intense.
They've extended the Ken dolls, so now there's man bun Ken, glasses Ken,
Yeah.
cargo pants Ken. I want to know. You live in Los Angeles. You see all types.
So many man buns.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Is that the thing now in LA?
Yeah, beards and man buns.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to go away. I don't see it happening.
Who knows? I don't. It looks kind of cool.
Could you rock a man bun? I bet you could.
I always have. I've been like a little. I'm not usually the one who jumps on the front end, and then it's always like it's a little bit late. If I just like. If you saw me in like your feed and it was like Andy's got a man bun now, that's a little bit late.
It'll be like 2019.
Yeah.
4 years
I
after
feel
it
like I
happened.
missed the whole thing. It's okay.
What do you think is missing from the man bun, the line though? Like, what do you see down there? Do you any hairstyles, any fads?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not good at that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We make fun of it all the time.
Yeah.
Here. We're all hipsters here. A lot of hipsters.
Super
and-
hipsters.
yeah.
Totally.
And tech people.
Yeah.
We need a tech nerd, Ken.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's pretty fair, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have to wrap up. I've been told to wrap up.
Okay.
So anyways, I want to say thank you for being here. I'm excited about your
Thank you
new
for having
album.
me. Thank you, every one of you for coming. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
You guys,
Awesome.
Andy Grammer, one more time.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Yeah.
The new single is Give Love, and the album will
cool.
be out soon.
Thank you.